Welcome back, guys. We're going to start using some mods. Oh yeah. So I thought I'd show you what mods I've actually got switched on. So there's some new mods that I'm going to show off. Like, for example, Silver's Agridome, which is his latest mod, and the one that he released before that, which was the Automated Factories. We'll talk more about those in-game. I've also got the supercomputer. Don't know if we're going to use that. And this is Chuggy's stop trade camera, which is awesome. It stops the camera moving to the trade pad every time you accept a trade deal, which is awesome. By the way, if you want the Agridome, you'll need this dome kit assets, and if you want any of Silver's mods to work, then you need, where is it? It's down the bottom. Here we go. Silver's essential files. So what have I got? What have I got turned on? I've got Unlimited Wonders, which you already know because I've got two excavators in for concrete. I've got default surface areas, construction max, show max radiuses, show the dust grids. Chuggy, in terms of quality of life mods, Chuggy is the man. If you're looking for any of these mods on the Steam Workshop, either search for Silver or search for Chuggy, and you'll pretty much get everything you want. Cafe Mars, definitely going to start using Cafe Mars, and I'll show you that in a new dome design that I've got. So I'm excited to get into the game and do some of this stuff. I've switched all domes on because I want to start using some of the other domes. What else have we got? We've got, I've turned on the fuel refinery spire. I don't know whether I'm going to use that, but I thought, yeah, go on. You know what? I'm going to turn on automated extractors. What else am I going to have? I'm going to have, you know what? I'm going to turn on probably most of Silver's mods. Medium apartments, no. But the fuel reactor, I'll turn it on. Probably not going to use it. I might use the geothermal power. I'll turn those on. I'm probably not going to use them. The modular apartments. I don't know. I'm going to turn it on just in case I decide to use it. The panoramic restaurant, probably not, but I'll turn it on. And I'm probably not going to use the retro. You know what? I'm going to turn it on just in case. I think I'm just going to turn them all on. The waste rock factories. Again, probably won't use it, but I'm going to turn it on. I might as well have the blooming toy store. I might as well have the full set. The georeactor, that I am going to turn on. I've got the better zoom distance. I've got the advanced fuel refinery. The Orion heavy rocket. I mean, to be honest, there's no point because I might put a couple in just for looks, but that's the only reason I'd have them. And the mega apartments, I don't think so at this point, but you know what? I'll turn them on. Like, why not? I might as well just turn them all on. Silver's Hall of Fame, I'm going to turn that. I'm just going to turn all Silver's mods on. Silver's mods, Choggy's mods, you can't go wrong. I'm going to turn the blooming medium. I'm not going to use those, but I'll turn them on. Yeah, anything else? Anything I've missed? Any of Silver's mods that I've missed? Don't think so. Right, so that'll do. That'll do, pig. Right, let's get back into the game. Okay, now we've got the mods sorted out. We can start getting to work on the actual base itself. So, if you remember at the end of the last episode, I put these two domes in, and then I realised that these two domes, in fact all of these four domes, were actually one hex out of alignment with where they should be. So I had to knock these down, and I'm putting them back in. And I've got a new dome design, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. And then I decided, you know what, I kind of like this design, so I'm going to use it one more time, but a bigger version. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, with 4 along the bottom, 2 up the sides, 4 along the top. So there'll be another 2 going in here. So these 3 will be ripped out, and these 2 will be ripped out, and these 2 will be ripped out. And I found, when I put these in, that these are all 1 hex out of alignment. They should be 1 hex further over. So yeah, those have got to be knocked down and replaced. Oh man. So yeah, let's get on with this. So this new dome design that I've come up with is basically increased comfort and increased simplicity for putting it in. And I'm going to actually show you, when one of these gets built, I'm actually going to show you how I put the buildings in. Because I do have a very specific way that I put it in to minimize clicks, which is like when you're putting in literally hundreds and hundreds of buildings, becomes really important. So let's see. Now I've got all of these covered by hubs, haven't I? Yeah, that's all covered. Yeah, it's all covered. Good. And we've got stores. Yes. It's all good. It's all good. All right, cool. I'm going to probably end up moving these hubs around a little bit Because seriously, OCD is kicking in big time now. So, for example, only having one passage, one bridge over the passage here is really messing with me. So, what I've done is, instead of putting them on that side of these connections, I've actually put them on this side, which actually should give me enough room, hopefully, he says, to put in, where are we? Passage ramps. Yes, will now give me enough room to put it at now. But I'm going to pause this for a second because ideally I want to leave a space there because of that cable, that piping point. So I'd kind of like it there, but I don't know whether that will. No, I didn't think it. Hang on a second. No, it doesn't quite work. So, but to be honest, not the end of the world because I'm not going to use it, or at least I'm not going to use it here. So we can put 2 in. Hooray! Good news. And then here, this is the same as this one. So we're going to have 2 in here. So what's this? There's 3 in between. Just to double check. Let it carry on building. So it's going to be, I guess it's there. 1, 2, 3. There, isn't it? That look right? That look right? Looks right to me. No, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right to me. That is not right. Hang on a second. Let's try that again. Oh, you know what? Because I'm going from that side, not this side. That's why, you idiot. Man. Get rid of that. Knock this passage down. There we go. I knew I'd done something wrong. You know what? I can put the new passage straight in, and so it goes 1, 2, and then across to there. 1, 2. There we go. That's better. So I guess that's going to be there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks better. That looks so much better. All right, you're going to get built. So let's see. We got any of these domes built yet? Oh yes, we got the first one built. Hooray! There's much rejoicing. So we just need 3 more to get done. Come on, guys. Here we go. They're building it now. These passages seem to take so much more time to get built than kind of ordinary buildings. Look how slowly it gets built. And there's loads of drones working on it. Crazy. But awesome once they're built. Now, if you're wondering, like, why are you building passages? Because, like, you've got oxygen, people could just walk. It's to connect the power and electricity, and because I think they kind of look cool. And they've got travelators. Like, what's not to like about travelators? Come on. All right, so now I can put that down passage ramps in. I'm going to pause this just in case I screw it up again. But I think it should be there and there, shouldn't it? And that's got. See, yeah, that's got 1, 2, 3 spaces in between. Hooray! Finally. So what that's going to enable me to do, getting that right, is important, because what it enables me to do is at some point in the future put a tunnel, flip around, is to put a tunnel in there, which will mirror the tunnel that's over there. And then I can just hook up the power and water. And the important thing is that I can then have that, like if that's up there, then how far down can it, oh, this can go down somewhere down here. And then link that dome complex to this dome complex down here. All right, these 5 are built. So let me show you this, because yeah, this one's built, and I don't know whether you can really see. Let me slide this down. But I think this is quite aesthetically pleasing, this layout, because it's very low in the center with these apartment buildings around the outside, and it kind of creates this like park feel in the center, which I like. And I think it's much cleaner than like even something like that, because like these diners, and you got all the blooming lights and signs and things. It all looks a bit of a mess in here, whereas this wherever it is. Yeah, is that one? Yeah, it is. Whereas this is just like really nice and clean and simple. I love it. And heavy on the medical, because these people live in fear for their lives with me as their not very benevolent god. All right, so having got these, let me show you this. So this is the layout, the new dome layout that I'm going to use, and this is pretty important for me, because the ease of putting these in, because you're putting in so many buildings, is really important. So let's start off with the apartments. Now I do have a specific way that I put the apartments in. Now the apartments go in on the three corners, which are the entrances, right? So not on the PowerPoint corners. So this is that's the point where the power and water connects. So the way you do it is this. You want to start by rotating the building so that it fits into this corner. So there's going to be one on this corner and there's going to be one on this corner. And the way it goes is this. This is for minimum clicks. So that one goes in. One rotation, boom. Two rotations, boom. One rotation, boom. And that will automatically put this in the right orientation to go in here. So one click, boom, one, boom, one click, boom, and that puts it in the right orientation to go here. One click, two clicks, one click, boom. So that, and like you're putting 12 of these into each of these domes. So it's kind of important, two clicks, one click. It's kind of important that you have a way of putting these in like relatively quickly and easily. One, two, boom, one, boom, and then it's right for this corner. One, one, two, one, boom. And as you can see, you can put these in like pretty quickly. One, two, one, and that's right for this corner. One, one, two, one, and then it's right for this corner. One, one, two, boom. So if you want to do a really big build like this, you want to come up with some kind of layout that you can just like put in like pretty darned easy when it comes to filling it up with buildings, because you will find it becomes a bit of a chore. So but I gotta say, this makes it a hell of a lot easier, and when you've got something that you know how to put it together, and you know how to put together like as easily as possible, it does kind of take the pain away to a degree. It's still a nuisance, don't get me wrong, but okay, so that's the residential buildings. Then we want where are you? Dome services. Then we want Cafe Mars. Now, before with the old layout, I had diner, grocer, small grocer in the middle. So we had 3 diners in there, and then on the outside I had 9 of these small space bars, and putting all of those in is a real bloomin' pain, and I wanted something that would give me better comfort levels, but with like a simpler way to put them in. Now, the diner gives you dining, social, and food, right? The space bar gives you relaxation, drinking, and social. The Cafe Mars gives you drinking, social, dining, and food. Okay, so it covers 5 out of the 6, and the only thing you don't have is relaxation. But what that means is that instead of putting all those buildings in, and those small space bars are such a pain to put in, but I need to put them in so that I've got my corner spaces free, so that I can run passages. The Cafe Mars, solves that problem so beautifully, because it's a hexagonal building, so it leaves the 3 corners free. So it means that I've always got my corners free to run passages out. So then I can just go 1, 2, and it's just like 1 rotation each. Boom, 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 done. All my corners done, so quick and easy. I mean, compared to putting the blooming diners and these blooming space bars in, that is lightning fast. And boom, boom. I mean, that's putting in 6 buildings as opposed to 3, 6, 9, 12 buildings. So it's like half as many buildings, but the rotational clicks, oh my God. It really is a massive saving. Boom, 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 and boom. And one more to do. You know what? I was going to do this. I was going to show you like one dome and then do the rest offline, but I think it's kind of worth. It's kind of not worth going offline because it's so damn quick. And then the infirmaries. Now, what I should have done there was you start off. So again, for no rotations, you start off there. Boom, boom, boom. And this means that you don't have to rotate in between domes because you're always in the right starting position for the next dome. It really is the rotation clicks that's the kind of the big deal. Then you switch to the grosser, and I'm going to put in 1, 2, and you'll notice no rotations. 3, 4, 5, 6. That increases the shopping quite dramatically, and I like doing this because it means no rotation clicks at all, and I don't have to switch between the large grosser and the small grosser. So it makes putting them in so damn easy. Seriously, if you're going to do a large colony build, you want to come up with something like this that's just like a really simple, easy layout. Minimum building types to get the maximum of what you want. Then I'm going to switch to parks, these large gardens. These will give me the relaxation. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, boom, and boom, boom. Last dome. See, this really has not taken very long. Boom. All right, go. Now, not quite finished because what I would normally do is then go around and in these corner spots, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can put 6 small parks, and then I can put 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Now, if I wanted to, I could also put parks in these corner spots here. So not the 2 spots by the PowerPoints, but I could put them in those corners. But I'm not actually going to go and do that at the moment, and I'm not going to do that with the other domes. So what we do need to do is put in passages between these. And I'm just deciding where I'm going to put the passages in is the question. And I think I'm going to do it, yeah, I think I'm going to do it on the outside. Yeah, would make sense. Yeah, and again, I want to do it on the outside of that. So, man, so much messing around to do. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to knock this stuff down. So what do I want? Come here, damn it. Let's get rid of that damn cable. Don't need that. I'm gonna have to get rid of you because you're in my way. And let's see. I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna do this on that side. That one goes in okay. All right, cool. So let's do some passages. We want passage going from the outer corner to there. That'll allow me to get a couple of passages in. And then here I'm going to go on the inside. Now I could do it from here, but if I do it from here, it'll be a bit wider and hopefully allow me to get 2 passage ramps in. And then now you're going to have to go. Oh, now I don't want to put that one in. I don't want to put that one in. This one I do need to put. You're going to have to go. Now, that one's not linked up either. That one is. Good. Oh, that one's not linked. Yeah, because that's the wrong sort of connection. But these two do need to be connected. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get rid of these fuel refineries. Yep, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go. But that's okay. I mean, to be honest, it's okay anyway because I'm going to move this shuttle hub. So it's kind of not the end of the world. And I'm kind of massively overproducing fuel at the moment. We're up to 5.3k, so it's not a problem in the short term. So what do I want to do? Here, I want to run a passage ramp. A passage, which is going to go like up there. Well, no, actually, I could run it straight across there, couldn't I? Yeah. Let's do that. So that one goes straight across there like that. That would be nice down here as well. Yeah, I like that. And then to connect these up, it's straight across there on the outside of the circle, essentially. And then we're going to do, this one's going to be on the inside of the circle, isn't it? Yeah. So that one goes like that. Then that one goes to the outside. That one comes to the inside. This one eventually will go across there, but this dome and this dome and this dome have got to be knocked down. And knocking down domes is, as I show you, a bit of pain. Because first of all, you've got to remove the passage ramp and the passage. And then you've got to start knocking all the buildings down, which takes bloomin' ages. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Oh, and I missed the little markets. Go away. There we go. And those two. Hooray! Now let's see. They're all going to move over like one hex. So that does mean all the food depots have got to move. It's yeah, it's a real nightmare. Yeah, so you know what? That's going to have to move. Everything has got to go. Yeah, moving stuff, not really a good plan. To get rid of that. Those two have got to go as well. Which means I've got to disconnect this as well, so that bridge has got to go. That's got to go. We've got a couple of buildings to remove. Alright, so now I can start getting rid of these. I'll rip all of this stuff out. Oh man. I am going to have to like knock down and replace so many domes that I've already put in. just like because I can't be happy and satisfied when like one thing is just like a fraction out of place. But you know what? I think that's one of the reasons that you guys like watching the videos, because you like it when it's like everything is like pixel perfect. And it's kind of fun. So, I'll rip all of this nonsense out. Goodbye. Boom, boom. There we go. Nice. And you, and there we go. And I think that is all of those. All right, cool. Now the question is, having removed all of that stuff, and I've still missed these two depots, can I actually demolish them? Because the problem is, no, I can't demolish them because there are still colonists in here. So what I need to do, like if I turn them off, will people move? I don't know. I mean, to be absolutely honest, like if some people die while I'm doing this, really don't care. Really don't care. Go on, get out. Get out. Go somewhere else. Let's crank this up. Walk to other domes. There are other domes very, very close where you can just go over there. But you have to get all of the colonists out before it will let you demolish. So it won't let me demolish these at the moment, which is a bit of a blooming pain, to be honest with you. But it's all going to be worth it because it's all going to look so cool when it's all done. Yeah, people are moving slowly but surely. But it does take them some time to like get the hell out of the domes. If we go up here, all right, these are done. Now, like even from this height, if you have a look at that dome and compare it with one of these up here, the centre of these look like a blooming mess, whereas these look really nice. I really like that layout. That works. All right, cool. So that's that. I'm not going to worry about putting my tunnel in. I sorted out all of the depots and moved hubs around, so I've got these two hubs down here, and oh yeah, I added an extra couple of hubs there and there, kind of nestled into these buildings to give me more drone coverage in here because there's so much going on in here. Now, having done that,
research complete.
Okay, having done that, there are some other things that I want to do, and I'm going to use some buildings that will allow me to get around a couple of problems that I've created, because this layout doesn't leave me any spare segments. Now, what I can do, if I really need spare segments, I can use these places with the parks, right? So it's not the end of the world, because we've got all the parks around the outside. You know, it'll be fine. But there's a few things that we do need to kind of replace. So what am I going to use? Well, Silver's mods. If we go to, let's see. I was going to use the refinery spire, for example. That's a good example. I was going to use the refinery spire so that I don't have to have these refineries around here. And then I could set these hubs back a little bit and give me a little bit more space in here, which I think would be nice. So there's a refinery spire. We go and have a look. Where are we? Spires, no spires. Additional buildings. But, oh, fuel refinery spire. I can't use this. Why not? It's because Silver, for his mods, has added a whole tech tree. A whole extra Silver tech tree. If I go to research, look at this. Silver tech. This is what I like about Silver's mods. That nothing is for free. There's like his mods are not, generally speaking, very cheaty. They're well thought out. There's pros and cons. So he's added one thing, which is, amongst others in terms of his balancing, he's added these texts that you've got to research before you can use stuff. So, for example, this tech, you've got to research this tech before you can use automated extractors and automated factories, a couple of his mods. And then this one, you need to do this one before you can do modular apartments and the arcology skyline. This one, now this one we definitely want to do because this will unlock the large universal depot. I want to do that. I also want the automated extractors and automated factories. This is the one, advanced fuel refinery and the fuel factory spire. Right, I want that one. And I also want these automated factories. I'll just queue that up afterwards. And I'm going to get rid of that Martian copyrights. What else am I going to want? I definitely want the agridome. So let's get that queued up. The supercomputer, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I don't know. We'll see. I definitely want geothermal power. Fueled reactor, not so much. You know what? Let's queue up those for now. But we're producing almost 30,000 research a day, so I don't think that's going to take very long. Alrighty, so, this is all getting built. Beautiful. Have the people gone from these domes yet? No, it's still 17 in there, 22 in there. Those have gone. See, now it's empty of colonists. Now I can demolish it. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Alright, come on. Go, get out. They'll get out eventually. And I love being able to click on that. And it doesn't take me to the trade pad. Oh, that is such a good mod.
Research complete.
Loving it.
Has
okay, so we have done advanced refining. Sweet. So what I can do now is go to my additional spires. Fuel refinery spire. I think we throw in like 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to get rid of this as an ag dome. This is just going to be a residential dome because we're going to be using agridomes and outside open farms and outdoor ranches. All the farming stuff is going to be moved outdoors. It's not going to be, we're not going to be using anything indoors. So no ranches, no indoor farms, any of that stuff. So that'll be cool. So yeah, I eventually I'll rip that out. How we doing? We've got 100. You know what? I can rip this spire out. It's not like we need to be saving water in here. Boom. There we go. And I can throw in, where the hell is it? Additional buildings, fuel refinery spire. And I've got to say, these do look quite cool, these fuel refinery spires. And it's a bit more industrial, which I kind of like that feel to this area. All right, sweet. So the question is, what do these need and how much they produce? So they need engineers. So I am going to control click that and enforce engineers. We'll have the factory upgrades, amplifying the factory AI, and we'll set them all to hard working. All right, so what are you going to be producing per day? You're going to be producing 88 fuel per day. Now let's compare that with a refinery. So a refinery produces 17. Okay, so if we call that 20, so one of these Okay, it's now up to 110. And the great thing is, it gives people something to do, which is just awesome. Anything that gives people jobs is good news, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, boom, 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 boom. What did I say? So these are 20. My God, these are producing like 110. And these are only producing like 17. Oh, and we haven't done the factory AI upgrade yet. So once that gets done, this is going to shoot up again. Let's see. It's the one that's already got done. This at 95 is waiting for that. Come on, come on. Oh, here we go. 130. Jeez. So that's the equivalent of like, what, like 6 or 7 of these refineries. Wow. So yeah, 4 of those would replace all of the refineries that I was going to put in around here. But what that means now is I can rip all these refineries out. So, guys, tell you what we're going to do for this episode. We're going to leave it there for this episode. In between this episode and the next episode, I can rip all of this stuff out. I can put in all the shuttle hubs all around here. And that will basically be this done. I've got a few more trees and whatever to remove at this end. I did do a lot of tree removal around here to clear out this area. And then I can start thinking about my storage. How I want to sort my storage out. And like what I want to use. Do I want to use automated storages, or the large? Where are they? If I go to storage, what are they called? The large universal depots, or like whatever. I think it's going to be a mixture of different stuff that I'm going to throw in there. So let me get that done, and then over here I've got these. I've got those put in. Oh, I can. Yes, I can demolish this now. Hooray! I can demolish that one, and I can demolish that one, which means that I'm gonna be able to put in the remaining 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Then I'd be able to knock those down and move those people out, and then I can put the N2 in. Alrighty, these are all getting built. We've already got the passages in. I've got to put ramps and stuff. Man, but you know what? Once I've got this area sorted out and got this area sorted out, it's time to go and do like a new area. And to start doing some of the farming. So if you want to see that stuff, you'll have to come back for the next episode. Guys, I hope you're enjoying where this is going. I think this could end up being pretty darn sweet. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.